Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to some more Pokemon action. I'm your host Ryan, and again, I apologize for not having a new team, but I'm really trying to wait until Bank because not only do I have a whole swarm of Ditto that have all of the natures that I want, so it's going to make rebreeding all of these Pokemon significantly easier. But I also want to breed some of these Pokemon for shinies, so it's going to be a little while. We might switch back to the older team in the meantime, but for right now, this is what we're going to be rocking. So we've got Metagross, Nihilego, Lucario, Koko, Braviary, and Porygon 2. Well, he doesn't have anything to stop the Fake Out. And outside of the Braviary, yeah, I think Hariyama is the best lead here. And then let's consider, he's got a lot of problems. I'm going to bring Porygon 2 because he's got a lot to hit Mimikyu. I'm going to bring Magnezone because I think Magnezone is going to be generally pretty good against this team. It completely shuts down Nihilego. It traps Metagross and Lucario, and it beats Braviary as long as it's not running Superpower is what I believe it gets. And that leaves a third option in either Drampa or Araquanid. And I think Araquanid is the best option here. Specifically because, you've got Steel with Metagross and Lucario. You've got Fighting with Lucario. You've got a Braviary who I don't want to get hit by its flying type attack, but a Liquidation will still hurt it pretty hard. So we'll see what he starts off with. The reason I didn't bring Drampa was because it wasn't really going to be touching anything. Outside of maybe Flamethrower, but yeah. So he starts off with Lucario, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight. We get the attack. He's probably going to get the special attack. No. Oh, interesting. I don't know how that works, to be quite honest. So I can Fake Out, but I think Lucario's realistically going to be running not Fake Out. What is it? Steadfast, I believe. So I'm going to just double into the Lucario here. Yeah, he's going to go for the Aura Sphere. I can take an Aura Sphere. I can take an Aura Sphere. Yeah, beautiful. So the reason I doubled into him was because I had predicted him to be Sash. Unfortunately, he's not, but that's okay. So we get the close combat off. Ooh, I gotta load this in my ear. It's very loud in my ear. So it was kind of a wasted attack, but it's not the worst thing in the world. He does go for Trick Room, so it was actually, pretty nice, I'd say. I'm actually not too worried about that. That was not too bad, actually. I also kind of assumed he might go for Trick Room, expecting me to go for Trick Room. But my main goal was to get that Lucario off of the field, because for the most part, it's actually pretty strong against my team. So we're going to see a Tapu Koko, and I'm just going to double into the Koko. Yeah, I'm just going to go for a Heavy Slam here. Heavy Slam, and then we're going to go for... I'm debating between Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam is the better choice here, so I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. We'll see what he does here. Heavy Slam goes off. It's neutral, but it's a lot stronger than... Jesus, okay, yeah, wow, that was a lot stronger than what a close combat would have been. So Koko goes down. We're just breezing through this guy's team, and he goes for Trick Room again to sort of, ease the pain, but he lost his Koko, so I don't think it's going to matter too much in the long run. And depending on what he brings out here, if it's the Braviary, I could just swap out my Hariyama. No biggie. And then go for Trick Room. It's going to be the Nihilego, though. So I am going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to just go for the... who do I have in the back? Oh, I have Araquanid, so I don't even have to worry about the Porygon 2. So I'm just going to go for the Heavy Slam onto the Nihilego, and I'm going to go for a Trick Room here. Just so I can bring in my Araquanid and just bop this Porygon 2. We'll see what happens here, though. He's going to probably Sludge Bomb the Hariyama. Yeah. That actually doesn't kill. Surprising. He is going to take me out here, but I do get my Trick Room up. So it was a good turn nonetheless. I'll bring in Magnezone here. Magnezone's probably the best option right now. So I'm going to bring in Magnezone, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to double into the Porygon 2, because he's definitely going to protect that Nihilego. So I'm going to Thunderbolt and Thunderbolt. I'm just going to double Thunderbolt this Porygon 2. He's going to protect the Nihilego and go for Trick Room. Not that that's going to really do anything for him, because Nihilego can't touch Magnezone at all. Oh, okay, so he doesn't protect his Nihilego, which I find a wee bit shocking. Does get the paralysis. That's not good, though. I don't like that. I don't like how much that damage that did. So we're going to see the Power Gem probably, yeah, onto the Porygon 2. I'm surprised he didn't protect. Maybe he has Sash, and that's why he's not too concerned. If he does, I'm going to just double into him then. So I think what we're going to do here is, I know this is probably not the most ideal of options, but I am going to go for a Flash Cannon and a Z-Water into the Nihilego. This way, if he is Sash, we'll kill him. And this way, if he protects and he's not Sash, we'll kill him as well. So, oh, Porygon 2 gets paralyzed. That's unfortunate. Now, I don't need to go for the Z move. The reason I went for the Z move here was because if Nihilego protected, it's a +1, so it can definitely take out my Arachnid really easily, and that's my best option against the Porygon 2 right now. So by going for the Z move through the Protect, I'm guaranteed, because I know that for a fact that Nihilego goes down to the Z move through Protect, so that was my best option there. Now, of course, you know, he did also have this, the Sash, so doubling into the Nihilego was the best option here as well. Beautiful. And then I believe Trick Room should be over. No, actually, no, it's not. No, never mind. Remember, we set it up quite a few turns late. Yeah, we got 2 turns left. So we only have 1 more turn left of the terrain, so I'm going to hit him with the Thunderbolt, and I'm going to hit him with a Liquidation, and that should be game. Even if he gets a Thunderbolt off, he didn't have the +1 special attack, so he should still not be able to take out my Arachnid. He's going to go for the Recover, which I think was a bad play on his part because, well, no, never mind. I was going to say Trick Room's over, but Trick Room's not over, not yet at least. So we do about half. And that's a crit. That wasn't a crit? Why did it do so much more damage this turn? That was weird. So I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt. I'm going to go for a Liquidation. Now that the electric terrain's gone, he can't survive. He can't kill my Arachnid with the Thunderbolt. And he gets paralyzed. Not that it matters. Even if he did take out my Arachnid, my Magnezone would have been able to take him out. If he went for the Recover, I think we still would have taken... Actually, we might not have, because... long story short, the paralysis did not matter because of Trick Room ending, double attacking, and he can't one-shot my Arachnid, even with a crit. So, there you go. So the question of the day, by the way, is submitted by GhettoSmurf314. I was wondering about, not of the day, of the week, I guess, if you should run a Dragon-type move on Goodra. Now, for me, you know, the reason I don't run Dragon on Drampa is because it has Stab Hyper Voice. So it doesn't... See, I really think that utilizing Stab's very important. So if you're not utilizing Stab on a Pokemon, you're kind of sort of wasting it. You know, like, obviously I don't have Stab on Porygon 2, but Porygon 2 is not an offensive Pokemon. It's defensive, and when it gets Trick Room set up, it then proceeds to get everything else set up. But something like, you know, Drampa or Goodra, I think Stab is really important because that's going to be your go-to attack. So for Goodra, I think it kind of has to run a Dragon-type move. Should you run Draco Meteor? I've never been a big fan of Draco Meteor in VGC because the -2 really hurts. You know, I think Z Draco Meteor is a really powerful option, and I fully back Z Draco Meteor. But I think regular Draco Meteor is... It kind of depends, you know. You want to use the nuke right away and or to get the threat off the field, but then you're at -2 and you basically have to switch out. So I think if you're gonna run Goodra, Draco Meteor is a good option, but I definitely would prefer Dragon Pulse. I don't know. I'm gonna go Mimikyu because I don't know what else to do. Judging by this team, I'm gonna bring Drampa. We're gonna bring Magnezone for sure. And then... I guess Araquanid is pretty solid here. I don't see Hariyama doing very much other than the Kartana, who I do have Flamethrower for. So let's see what she starts off with. Hopefully she doesn't bring the Kartana. I don't like Kartana against this team. I don't think it just... I don't like Kartana in general for the things that I build. Because they're not going to go for a Grass-type move on Drampa. So, we're going to see Raichu and Arcanine, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Actually fairly happy about that. We're probably going to see a Snarl come off here. See, this is where I wish I had Shadow Claw. This Shadow Claw would be really good here. I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to protect my Drampa, because it's very obvious that he's going to go for Fake Out Snarl. I don't see why she wouldn't. I'm trying to think what else you could do. Probably Thunderbolt onto Mimikyu and then Flare Blitz, but that wouldn't kill my Mimikyu, so... Yep, we see the Fake Out, and do we see the Snarl? We see the Roar. Ooh. Don't be Araquanid. Yes. No. Ooh, that's not good. I'm not very happy about that. I forgot about Roar. Let's see, if I swap into Araquanid here, and I go for the Hyper Voice, do we kill the Raichu? Or do I hold on to the Magnezone and go for Volt Switch? I think that's what I do. I think I want to kill the Raichu, so I'm going to go for a Volt Switch onto the Raichu, and we're going to go for a Hyper Voice. Now, I know I'm going to go get down to my Sash on the... Wait, what? Really? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. This is such a ridiculous lead. I should have Volt Switched on the Arcanine, but totally not thinking about Encore, so that's kind of my fault. I actually did a hell of a lot of damage. That would have killed if we went for the proper play here. So I'm gonna bring in Mimikyu here, and that might seem like pretty strange. Yeah, of course I go for Protect. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go for the Play Rough onto the Raichu, and I'm going to swap out into a Araquanid here for my Drampa. Because he's just going to roar me out. So what I'm hoping is that by switching out the Drampa, I clear the Encore, I switch into Araquanid, he roars the Mimikyu after I get Play Rough damage onto the Raichu, and then I get to bring in Drampa again. Because that's all I need. That's all I need here. Of course, it's a 50% chance of getting the Drampa, but I'm praying we get that. So Araquanid comes in. Really? Electro Ball? Oh, okay, on Mimikyu. Makes sense. I was like, oh my god, really? Electro Ball and Drampa? That's crazy. So what's he doing? Go for Play Rough. I have a feeling... Will that kill? Oh, that doesn't kill. Yeah, he does go for the Roar, so I predicted that correctly. Drampa, please. Please be Drampa. Damn it, that's not good. That is not good at all. Well... I don't like this lead at all. Honestly, I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch onto the... No, screw that. I'm going for Thunderbolt. And I'm going to go for the Lunge onto the Raichu, because that'll kill the Raichu. It's going to go for the Electro Ball. Not the Liquidation, the Electro Ball. That shouldn't kill me. Doesn't kill me. I played this really poorly. I know. But, that Encore really screwed me there. Because I definitely would have gotten the kill on the Raichu. So, that definitely screwed me up. So now, I guess I bring in Drampa because there's not really much else that I can do. I can't bring in Mimikyu because of the Arcanine. Yeah, I played this definitely really poorly. So, kudos to not me. I don't know. Arcanine's really annoying. There's a reason it's like the #1 used Pokemon in VGC right now. Definitely. So he's going to send out Pelipper, which I actually really understand. I hope I said that right. I understand why he brought in, why she brought in the Pelipper. You might be thinking like, well, dude, she just went for the rain. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice here, and I'm gonna go for Protect. We'll see if she decides that okay, now is a great chance to go for the Wide Guard. I could have gone for Wide Guard myself. Words are hard. Predicting the Snarl, which is most definitely going to be what's going to happen here. He's going to go for the Hurricane Snarl. I should have gone for Wide Guard. And Roar does actually... Yeah, I should have gone for the Wide Guard. Roar doesn't... Oh my god, why am I thinking of this now? Roar doesn't affect... Wait, what? Ooh, wait a second. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. I should have gone for Wide Guard. Wait, really? Wait, really? Whoa. That's different. Wait, really? She didn't go for Snarl? Why did she go for Snarl? Wait a second. I'm a little confused. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Wait, I have an idea. Mimikyu, come out here! Z liquidation onto the Buzzwole as long as Pelipper doesn't go for goes for Hurricane, hopefully. Come on, go for the fighting move, you know you want to. Come on, baby. Pelipper goes for like the Drampa and Buzzwole goes for like a bulk up or something. I don't know, that'd be great. I don't know what she's gonna do, but not snarling was very interesting. I didn't understand it at all. I really did not understand that. I'm hoping she forgot that I had Mimikyu. Lunge! Oh, that was a good play. It's not gonna kill me, but that was a good play. Just, come on, double into the Mimikyu. Yes! Oh my god, I just killed the Buzzwole as long as it doesn't have Focus Sash. As long as it doesn't have Focus Sash, it's dead. Oh my god. That was so cool. That was such a good play. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Come on, kill. Come on, we're in the rain. She gave us the rain. You gotta kill. Sash. Yes! Oh my god! Oh man, I'm so happy about that. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go for Trick Room here. I'm gonna go for a liquidation, because in the rain it doesn't matter that she resists it. So she either takes out the Mimikyu or the Araquanid, but either way she's Trick Room or damage. So what is she gonna go for? She's gonna go for the Mimikyu, and that will kill me. So I'm not gonna get Trick Room up, but I think this is still a good position to be in. So we're gonna get the liquidation off, and that's in KO range for Hyper Voice. So that is good game. I don't know if the Snarl would have mattered because of me switching. I don't know what happened. I totally thought I was going to lose that because I played that so poorly, but then I somehow turned it around. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. So what we're going to do is we're going for liquidation and a Hyper Voice. We definitely kill with the Hyper Voice. We kill with the liquidation, so she's really in a position where she cannot win. She could protect, but that's not going to change anything. Because we do still have one more turn left of rain. So that is a good game. I really don't see any way of her winning here. I don't think Pelipper gets a spread move. It's going to go for the Hurricane onto the Drampa, which won't kill us. It does confuse us, though. Ooh, come on, Drampa, pull through, baby. Yeah, thank you. Awesome, so that's game. Hyper Voice takes it down from full. So, unless it's like Assault Vest, but I'm pretty sure it's not Assault Vest because it went for Protect. So that was sweet. I'm very happy how that went through. I think the biggest downfall there was that she expected my Drampa to stay in against the Buzzwole. I mean, well, she definitely didn't predict that because she doubled into it. I think she went into it just in case I switched out. and went for lunge just in case I switched out. But not going for the Arachnid was a poor choice because I could definitely one-shot that Buzzsaw. So either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.